Hola, 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 hola. Hola mis amigos, soy Miss Denise y bienvenidos a este video. Hi friends, I'm Miss Denise and welcome to this video. Today I will be reviewing the following product, Hola Amigo Elementary Box. Remember that Hola Amigo offers 3 different boxes that you can subscribe to depending on how old your child or your student is. So if you have a toddler at home, make sure you subscribe to the toddler box, ideal for children ages 2 to 3. If you have a child that is pre-K through first grade, then you would like to actually subscribe to the early learner box. So this box, the one that is elementary, this one is ideal for children ages 6 to 10-year-olds. Now you have 4 different types of payment depending on how you would like to do it and how much you would like to commit ahead. If you do the monthly subscription, you're going to be paying $34.95. But what if instead you would like to prepay for 3 months? If you decide to do that, you will be saving about $4 to $5 and your total amount will be $99 with 61 cents. If you would like to actually prepay for 6 months, then your total is going to be $192 with 93 cents. Again, you're saving quite a bit there if you decide to do this option. And if you're definitely committed to this product, maybe the 12-month subscription might be what you're looking for, where you pay $337 with 46 cents. You're saving roughly about $40 to $50, right? If you decide to subscribe for the yearly membership. Now, that all will depend on your budget, but what's important to consider is what actually comes inside the box. So if you do not know what Hola Amigo box looks like, let me show that to you. It looks like this. Super cute box. Dun, dun, dun. And each box, depending on which one you subscribe to, will come with a different sticker that's going to be determining which one you subscribe to, toddler box, early learner box, or the elementary box. So in this case, you can hear all the goodies are inside. So if you look at their website, aside from looking at their price and also what they stand for and what their goal is, their cancellation policy, their refund policy, all of the fun stuff, they also promise you 3 things. They offer you quality time, ready to use product, and fun and engaging. So with this age group, I'm wanting something that's fun and engaging, but also some of the activities my child might also want quality time with me, but maybe the craft is something that they can do themselves. So I'm looking for something different that I would with a different box. What they also mention is that the elementary box offers something that, to me, it's very valuable, such as a cultural connection, STEAM exploration, bilingual book, and this is what's neat about this particular box. They offer you a bilingual book that is fiction and one that is non-fiction, which from my perspective, that is fantastic. And vocabulary builder along with more. So, what exactly comes inside this box? Let me show it to you. And remember, I already opened it, so that way I could actually play around with some of the materials, and that way I can show you exactly how I would use them and if it's something I like or not. So when you see this box, it is open and it's missing a few of the things that actually came with the box. So if it looks a little empty, remember I pulled some things out so I can show them to you. If you ask me, how much really comes in here? Plenty of material. So here I'm displaying the 2 pieces of information that are going to be very important for you as an adult, either teacher, educator, parent, homeschooling parent. This is going to guide you through the box. So here you see this postcard looking thing that actually has the title of it. This actually is the box for September of this year, and you can see that they focused on the country. And there is 8 different activities that the child can do. In one box, 8 different activities. That is about 2 activities per week. So weekly, you could have plenty of bilingual content. Also, you see the same title here. You have a little welcome paragraph. They tell you exactly what to expect inside the box. That case, if for some reason you were to be missing something, you know exactly what to ask for, which in this case, I have yet to have that issue. I have had all the boxes with me. And what's neat is that here, you will also have information inside in how to use everything. So I will go back to this in a minute. As you can see here, you are provided with more content and more material that I'll show you in just a minute. Let me go back to this little flyer that I actually pulled out of the box so I can show it to you. I don't want the box to actually fall from it. So after you look at everything that's inside, notice that there's different sections. This is wonderful because it provides you with key vocabulary for each activity, and also a little explanation on how to go about playing each activity, or in this case, the craft, step by step. And it's wonderful because they also give you some samples of conversations that you could have. So that way, that quality time that they actually say, hey, we provide you with that through this box. For sure, if you're going to be interacting with your child or with your student while you're doing these activities, that is definitely quality time. What I've noticed too is that each one of their boxes is definitely ready to use. All the content is there, including what I needed for this game behind me that came in the box. I mean, the dice was even there. So that's wonderful because I have personally subscribed to boxes in the past. And sometimes they say, from home, gather the following. Well, when they have that step, that is sometimes the step that makes it so I am not able to accomplish what's needed in that particular box. This is coming from experience, so I'm just sharing with you. This box comes with everything, including the little details that you will need for the craft and for the activities. So that's that. And also please note that you also have those QR codes that are found in every single box. In the other two boxes, the toddler one and the early learner, I expect the adult to be the entire time interacting with the child. With the elementary box, I could definitely see sometimes where the child is doing these activities by themselves. What could sometimes be a con? I had to really think about this one because I know, like in my family, how would this work? If your child doesn't have a tablet or a phone themselves, then you will have to actually give your phone to your child to be able to use the QR code to be able to access the book. So that could be a con depending on what is it that you plan to do while your child's doing an activity. So for example, let's take a closer look at the very first item that they list that you should actually do, which is the book. The book itself, remember there's two of them. The one that's bilingual, that's fiction, it's right here. It's a Barefoot Books book, which I love. I actually own plenty of those for my classes and for my kiddos. I like the illustrations. The content relates completely to the goal for the box for this month. And what's neat is, again, you can use that QR code that will take you to a link to their YouTube video where somebody is reading the book nice and slowly, and it's pronounced beautifully. The only thing again is that you don't see someone actually reading, turning the pages. You just see the image of the book, the cover, but you can hear the entire story in Spanish. So that is definitely a plus if you don't feel comfortable reading it at home. You can have that. Now, with the bilingual book, that is actually a nonfiction book. It relates completely to the topic. So in this case, we have Guinea Equatorial. And as you can see, they use real pictures, which to me is always so important. Not in this case, this is the beginning, but if you look at all the rest of it, are really nice pictures of this beautiful country. And what's great is that there's also a QR code that goes along with this book, so you can actually hear someone reading the entire story, but this time it's broken up so you can actually see when the person turns the page. It's just an image, but that way you don't get lost in what page are we on? You can see a visual representation of the page along with someone actually reading very nicely, very clearly, well pronounced, and not super duper fast so you don't overwhelm the child. They can definitely follow along. If the child then is concerned into not understanding what's being said, well, everything is pronounced, it's provided to you in English in each page as well. So that way you're not lost into the meaning. Now, if I were to be a little picky, I find that the font that was selected for these pages can be a little hard to read, especially for children that there needs to be more spacing between letters or whatnot. But I do think that it's a good font in a way to be able to fit in each page, not take over like your main goal, be present but just kind of hidden. So it's kind of a plus, like a pro and con at the same time. The font can be good but also hard to read for young children that are just starting to feel comfortable. So that has to do with the nonfiction book. So that is great. So you have some reading assistant for both of them, so you're not left hanging. So if you look at that little postcard that I showed you when I opened the box, which let me get it real quick so I can show it to you. Here's the box. This is the postcard that I was referring to. This postcard actually gives you like step by step on everything that is provided, aside from the other little handout. So it's great to know, okay, I got the book, I got the nonfiction book, great. What else is provided? You have a craft, you have another craft, oh my goodness. So you have plenty of reading, plenty of hands-on content material, and plenty of activities. And some activities are just so cool. I love the illustrations. This is a board game, and in the box you actually will have all of the cards, and the cards came, I'm reaching for them right now, like this. So you can see which biome the animal is actually a part of. And then inside you can see that all of the animals are super cute, and they're labeled in Spanish and in English. So it's all bilingual. And if I were to set up the game, I wanted to do this with you in the camera, so that way you can see how easy it is to actually just like you bend them, and they're nice and thick. So that way they're also gonna last a while. I know my children will have a blast pulling this apart, especially for the age that this is made out of. Then you can see, for example, in this case is el venado, or deer, and you can see in the back it tells you that is los bosques. So this is one of the mini cards that's going to go with this activity. This activity also comes with this super pretty little piece of paper that will actually have all of the biomes, los biomas, and here you can have them all sorted. So right now you know that this one, for example, would go right here. The instructions for every game are provided in the box, so it's just wonderful. That has to do with that. And of course, that is not it. They also provide you with an activity where you have this question: ¿Qué vive en la tundra? Or ¿Qué vive en el bosque? So this is a puzzle, and as you can see, it has all of the illustrations, also bilingual information. And in the back, if you want to read more, again, everything bilingual, it tells you a little bit more about the animal and its biome. So it's very easy to use and super cute. Here for El Bosque, I have El Oso Pardo. You can see the illustration, you can see the content is bilingual. In the back, I could read more about this particular animal. So it's not only working on just plain matching, sorting, your child is actually learning some fun facts about these animals as well. So it's just great. Oh, and here you have La Alpaca. I picked La Alpaca too because, you know, there are alpacas where I live in Chile, where I grew up. And then, since we're focusing on Guinea Equatorial as a country, you will also get this great map. It tells you everything of where it's located with little arrows, the ocean, great illustrations that, again, that reinforcement of vocabulary. And it's made in a way that it's not cheaply done, so this is going to last long. You can use it over and over again. And if you're curious about that craft that was labeled in that little postcard, you had 3 different options, and they'll again come inside the box with everything. Every step, everything is provided for you. So the first one relates to what they're learning about, which is this country. It tells you again how to do it. You fold there, you color, so then you end up with the flag of this country, which if you are familiar with my teaching style and what I offer in my channel and my lessons, this is definitely something that I focus on. I have all my students learn about different countries around the world. And here you have, again, another activity. You have even the little popsicle, so you can actually end up with the mask, step-by-step instructions here and in the little handout. And finally, you will also have this little snake that goes along with the craft as well. And what's super cute is some of us, you know, are going to be young at heart forever. And when I opened it, I saw this little cameras. I thought it was so cute. And right away, I put it over to my eye. And then I could push it. And I was like, oh, it's taking me back to my childhood. And inside, you have different pictures of different biomes. So that is super cute, too. Just a fun way to not just do everything with flashcards and coloring, but you can have something like this as well that you can hold on to and play with. So as you can see, if your child is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, what is provided inside this box is plenty of content for you to spread it out throughout the month, but also your child would be entertained with arts and craft, with reading. They're also going to have that cultural connection that I find to be very, very important, especially when you're learning a foreign language. It kind of goes hand in hand, and this box has definitely done a good job providing you with the right materials and the right content. Again, if you feel a little alone and lost in what you need to do and how to do it, well, they provide you with QR codes, links to their YouTube, Pinterest ideas, and if you're not sure where to find it, in the back of this little card, you will have all of the QR codes, all of their social, a little welcome and step-by-step on how you need to do everything. So again, if you're asking for my personal opinion, like I showed you every single item in the box, well, is it worth this much money a month? If you can afford it and it's part of your budget, I would definitely say yes, for sure. You're getting 2 books, you're getting plenty of hands-on, you're getting lots of supplemental materials, and Hola Amigo has done a really good job of making things fun and engaging, ready to use, providing you with amazing quality time, which are the 3 things that on their website they promise and they focus on. With each box, you will get something different, and that is what I care about as an educator too. Is it really age appropriate? Is it really engaging? Is it really going to be that easy to use? And if you ask me, the elementary box definitely meets that criteria. So if you have any specific questions for me and a certain opinion, or if I showed you something you were confused into how you would use that or whatnot, make sure to leave a comment in the section down below. You can also contact me through any other social media. You know, you can, I'm just a click away, as we say. But thank you so much for requesting this review. Viewers like you is what makes this possible. So by you asking, hey, what do you think about Hola Amigo? That's what inspired me to contact this company and be like, hey, can you send me the boxes so I can do a review? So I really, really hope that I answer all those questions that you may have had. I hope that if you had the opportunity, you get to try it, because I can only imagine how different each box is from month to month and how much your children are going to benefit from all the content that's inside. Remember that in the description down below, I'm providing all of the links that you will need to either go ahead and start a subscription if you're ready to commit, or if you would like to actually watch the other 2 reviews if you have children that are younger. Otherwise, I hope that you enjoy this video. I hope that you're subscribed to my channel and that you like this review. And thank you again for your time. And if you have any questions, you know where to find me. Adios, adios. Goodbye.